Today I'm going to be finally replacing the middle cubby on my Subaru. It's been cracked since I bought it. This corner, and look at this, falling apart right there. As you can see, it's really cracked, and then when you go to open it, it doesn't really open. So this whole cover just is completely broken. You can see someone tried to glue it at some point. In a few spots, all these tabs are broken. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that today. And I already removed these two screws right here, and I think it should just pull out. So let me go ahead and give that a try. Alright, so all I did is just give it a good pull, and it ended up coming out, and the vents came out too with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this thing out of here, and I'll show you what I got to replace it. So I do have just an OEM one right here. It's in good shape. It just needs a little bit of cleaning right there. But as you can see, there's no cracks on it, which is awesome. So I might put that one in for now. But while I was at the junkyard, I actually ended up finding a Forester, and I had one of these. And I had like the GPS unit in the middle. But as you can see, this isn't black. So I don't know if you can compare them. It's like a brown color. Let's see if you can kind of see. Yeah, you can see the difference there. So it's like a brown interior. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint this thing to match. But it should. I haven't tested this yet, so this is gonna be the first time testing it up here. But it should be the same. So as you can see, it's a different color. So I am going to paint this thing black with just some of the paint that makes it look like an OEM color. I'm hoping I can match it. If not, I'm just going to do it just straight black. So I do have the vents too for that. So it looks like the vent is two pieces. So instead of it being connected like that, where that bottom part that holds the vents is connected to the top piece, the vents and the top piece are separate. So that should go in like that. I'm just going to place it there for now. As you can see there. And then this is going to sit up on top. So the reason why I bought this one is because I want to do a gauge cluster there. And I think this was about $10 at Pick and Pull. So it's a lot cheaper than buying a one specifically made for gauges. And this is an OEM piece, so then it will fit perfectly in here, which is awesome. Like I said, the only problem is it's brown, but I can fix that. So what I'm going to do is I have this gauge right here. I don't know what size this gauge is. Let's see if it says on here. I'm not sure as far as millimeter what size this is, but I know it's the bigger one. I know the boost gauges come in a couple different sizes. So what I want to do is I want to actually mount these in here. If I trim away some of that, as you can see, it's pretty damn close to fitting in there already. Without this hood here, I could trim it away enough to make it sit in there flush. And then worst case scenario, I would just cut it here like that, and that would give me plenty of room, which I actually might just doing that. That way I can just get a whole metal piece to put there, and then it will sit flush with those corners. And then this gauges will just sit in there, and I'm gonna do 3, which will be plenty of room. And then that way I can have, like I said, an OEM piece, so it has the OEM texture. And it fits really well, matches up with the vents, because I do still have AC in this car. It's definitely a must for me, so I made sure when I did the swap I kept the AC. But anyways, yeah, so this is going to be what I'm going to be going with. But like I said, I need to paint this first and make a gauge pod holder. So for the time being, I'm just going to use the OEM one that I picked up. So I'll put that in there. there. There we go. So just gotta press it in, put those two screws there, and then it should be good to go. So let me just see if this will just press in there like that. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down so I don't break this. Okay, so I just give it a good push right in the middle, and these edges went right in. So there we go. So now I don't have a cracked one, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna give this a little wipe down, and then that should be good.